It's hair dyeing time. But wait, Leah, didn't you just dye your hair? Well, yes, if you watched that whole video, I explained what's going on in my hair dye life right now. I dyed my hair green like 2 weeks ago to get new headshots done because I want green to be my staple color moving forward. But I have to go to Ohio in a couple of days to shoot a film called What's Wrong, Wendy, where I'm playing a cop. And as far as I know, cops can't have green hair. So in today's video, I'm dyeing it brown, going to shoot Wendy, coming back, and then dyeing it green again. And hopefully my hair holds up during this process. And I know my hair looks like insane right now, but I did just air dry it, so it's very, very frizzy. So let's start with the brown dyeing process, which hopefully will be painless. I'm using the X Mondo Super Gloss treatment in dark brown. And this is a very exciting product because it is semi-permanent, just like all of the other X Mondo products, meaning it's not really meant to last in your hair for too long. Will hopefully be easy to bleach out once I'm done with it. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free, and it has a bond booster to protect and strengthen my hair. So let's put it on and get rid of this green. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look great. So if you're dyeing your hair from, say, blonde back to a dark brown color like this, you're supposed to fill your hair with a red color. Otherwise, the brown could end up looking like green and muddy. I'm not going from blonde to brown, I'm going from green to brown, but I'm thinking the same issue might happen where this brown color is going to have green undertones poking through. And more than anything, I do not want to put red in my hair. Red would neutralize the green, but red is not an easy color to bleach out of my hair, especially knowing that I'm going back to green. So we're gonna put this in my hair, we're gonna let it process, wash it out, and hopefully that'll be that. Honestly, even like looking at it on the glove, I'm not seeing like red, but I am seeing like purple undertones. Red and blue make purple, and while red is really hard to bleach out of your hair, purple is pretty easy to get out of your hair. So in the event that the green is still showing through, my first attempt to fix it is going to be to put purple in my hair, not red. Red will be a last resort. But I don't know, looking at this, I'm pretty hopeful that it'll just work. The X Mondo container says to process for 15 minutes, but I'm gonna process for like 3 hours because as soon as I'm done putting this in my hair, I'm going to go play video games with my friends for like 3 hours and then I'm gonna wash it out. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at this on my hair, I'm like, that's giving me some warm purpley undertones. So I am a lot more hopeful now than I was before I started this. Gotta make sure I'm really getting in the front of my hair, not missing any of that green. This color really is like so rich and chocolatey. I'm very excited to have dark hair again, especially because this product makes it so I don't have to commit to such a dark color and I can change it again. Wow, I am more excited than I thought I would be to have natural colored hair again. I think this is gonna look so good. And the X Mondo Bond Booster will give my hair some much needed strengthening TLC. So I'm gonna go game with my friends, wash this out tonight, and we will catch up tomorrow in the morning once I've dried, styled my hair, probably checked it out in the sun to see if those green undertones are coming through at all. But I'm hopeful this color is gonna look amazing just with this one process, fully covering my green. So I dropped a little bit of the product on the floor, which is fine. That'll come up really easily with a little bit of bleach, but look at that. That is purple if I've ever seen it. Yeah, there's no way this color is not gonna cover my green. Oh, it's gonna look so good. This turned out so much better than I anticipated. The green is fully covered. As I suspected, the purple undertones in the dye did completely cancel out the green. I actually think it made the product come out way darker than advertised on my hair. So keep that in mind depending on what color you're dyeing over. Could change your results, but I'm so happy with how dark this is. It's like almost black. My hair also feels super healthy and I am now ready to go film my movie as a cop. I leave for that tomorrow, and then once I'm back and this fades out a little bit, we'll go right back to green. Now, normally when I'm dealing with a semi-permanent color, I would make sure I'm washing my hair in cold water to maintain it as much as possible. I will be doing that for the duration of the film, which is about a week for me. But after that, I am going to be washing in hot water just because I'm not trying to maintain this color. So it will be interesting to see how this fades when I'm not taking care to make sure it doesn't fade, if that made any sense. Anyway, I have to go pack because I leave in the morning. So we'll catch up once I'm back from filming. Wish me luck. Oh, hello there. It has been about 2 months since I used the Xmondo Dark Brown Super Gloss treatment, and I will give my full detailed review of how the 2 months have been. But first I will say the filming that I dyed my hair for went amazingly. I think I was very convincing as a cop, even though Leah IRL is very ACAB. For a film role, I think I sold it. It was so fun. Such an interesting role for me to play, so outside of my comfort zone. And I will give you more information when that film will be available. Once again, it's called What's Wrong, Wendy? A sapphic vampire movie. As for the hair dye, it was so good. Literally held up very, very well for the filming. And as I said, during the duration of the filming, I was properly taking care of the color, washing in cold water, all of that. But as soon as filming was over, knowing that I was planning on dyeing it back to green, I did not try to take care of it. I didn't wash my hair every day, but I absolutely wet it every day in scalding hot water. And it's now faded to this like light brown, almost purpley color that is honestly kind of fun. And even after 2 months, like this to me is still wearable. It's obviously not styled right now, but for it being 2 months, for me not really taking care of it, really big thumbs up on this product. My final review will come in after I see how easy it is now to bleach out of my hair. But if this bleaches out easily, this is definitely a product I'm going to use a lot, especially as an actor with crazy colored hair. If I ever find myself in situations like this again, where I need to dye my hair for a role, I would absolutely use this product again. But now we get into the bleaching, which I'm a little stressed about. One, because I think I should have done this maybe like 2 weeks ago. I think at this point, my roots have just overshot what is considered root. And if you are unaware, your roots lighten significantly faster than the rest of your hair because of the heat from your scalp. So typically the ends of my hair, I would leave bleach on for about an hour, and my roots, I would only leave on for like 15-20 minutes. But since the mids and the ends of my hair are not bleaching from natural color, they are being re-bleached on previously bleached hair. In the past, that's also kind of only needed like 20-ish minutes. So ideally, if I put bleach all over my head in one process for 20 minutes, it should lift evenly, ideally. But we don't know if that's gonna happen because I don't know how this brown is gonna lift. I don't know if these roots are gonna lift evenly because we might be getting into like mids territory here. So I might end up with like a big band around my head, which I really don't want. So I'm gonna do something unprecedented, something I've never done before. Drum roll, please. I am going to do a test strand. Yes, please applaud for me. I deserve it. I'm learning things. I'm gonna do a test strand for 20 minutes on a piece just in the back of my head, and then we'll come back and we'll see how that lifts. And if it lifts the way that I want it to, which I'm praying to the hair dye gods that it does, then we'll just do 20 minutes all over the whole head. We'll be nice and blonde, and then we'll put green over it. There's also a secret second option that I might dye my hair that's not green, but for now, I will keep it a secret, even though it's probably in the title and the thumbnail if I end up doing it. As always, I am using my 30 volume Ion Developer, and I'm using L'Oreal Quick Blue Powder Bleach, which so funny. I feel like some people hate this product and other people love this product. I'm a stan, come for me. I'm not changing my opinion. Okay, I tied back the rest of my hair so only this piece will be utilized for this little test strand that I'm doing. I feel so proud of myself that I'm doing a test strand. I am still going to apply with my hands. I just like the tactile feel of being able to like feel my root, feel the hair. I just can't do the brush. It's hard for me. Does anyone else agree with this? Please work, please make my life really easy. Alrighty, let's give that 20 minutes and see what happens. Before I show it to you, can I just say, I set a 20-minute alarm on my phone. As soon as the alarm went off, literally exact same second, I got a very important phone call that I could not screen. I had to answer, and I was like, like, this timing could not have been worse. And so I'm on the phone, this important phone call, also with my head under the sink, washing this bleach out. And now for the reveal. It's just as I suspected. There's a bit of banding in the center, but the band is completely green, which is the color I'm trying to dye my hair. So I'm sort of like, you know what, I think this works. And also, typically when I bleach my hair, I have it all kind of laying very close to my scalp and I put a bag over it. So I'm hoping that will help lift it even further. This was just kind of hanging down next to my neck. I actually might even do like an extra couple minutes, maybe like 10 minutes on this. For now, I'm gonna tie it off and we're gonna take down the rest of my hair and bleach it. Oh my gosh, did I kind of section in a crazy way? I sure did. And we've got my little test strand over here that I'm gonna try to avoid. I feel like it's gonna be hard though. But let's just go for it. See what happens. I really love blindly just doing the back of my head. I always check it in the mirror after to make sure the back is saturated, but at first I'm going in fully blind, really hoping I'm missing all those pieces I already lightened. But I'd rather bleach that again than miss a piece. And as always, it looks way more saturated in person than it does on the camera. Don't forget under your ears. That's always where I forget to do it. Let's check the other side. Oop, missed it. All right, I'm gonna put a plastic bag over my head and I'll see you in 20. Fingers crossed. So something hilarious happened. You can't really see it from this angle, but if I turn around, so much green left over. This green banding is so hilarious to me. On the bright side, obviously this is a great palette to put more green on top of, but on the not bright side, I did want to do my secret second option and I don't think I'm going to be able to. The secret second option was this X Mondo Platinum 5-minute top coat. Number one, I don't think my hair is even light enough for platinum to take. And then number two, the platinum's not gonna cover this weird green banding, right? But like, what if I just tried it? Like, what's the worst that could happen? It does nothing, you know? But the best that could happen is that it works. Let's try it. I mean, I want to review this bottle first of all. I love that it's in this squeeze bottle. That's so fun. You're just supposed to put it on towel dried hair and it's supposed to work in 5 minutes. I'm that girl that's like, toner will fix all my mistakes. And if this doesn't work, well then we go with the plan as planned. But like, what if this works? It won't, but what if? See you in 5. So you're telling me that a platinum color depositing mask didn't cover up the green in my hair? I'm just kidding. Obviously it didn't. It didn't cover it at all. Like, the back is crazy. So much green. So much green. The product still definitely worked. Like, the yellow tones are way lighter. Is this crazy to leave for like a day? Like, see what it looks like dry? Yes, it is. It is crazy. But still, props to X Mondo. I'm a walking user error here, but I feel very confident that if I had used this product correctly, it would have worked really well. But we're gonna dye it green as originally planned. I am gonna wait for it to dry and then we'll do the thing. It's the next morning and I'm exhausted. I decided to avoid adding extra damage to my hair by blow drying it and adding heat. I just let it dry last night and said I'd add the color in the morning when I'm tired. I also spent a long time going back and forth being like, no, this color's a sleigh, to no, this color looks crazy. It's very clearly tinted green. But there was definitely a moment last night where you could not convince me that I didn't look like Hillary Burton when she played Peyton Sawyer in One Tree Hill. I know, delusional. So let's get some green on this blonde. So I was going to use the X Mondo Earth Green, which I've used before and I really love this color, but it is a bit more of a teal than a true green, whereas this other color I have by Unicorn Hair in the shade Jello feels more true green. So we'll save the Earth Green for another time, for when I'm feeling cooler, which is rarely do I feel cool. Immediately feeling like myself again. Also, while I'm doing this, I really need to come for the people who don't like the L'Oreal Quick Blue. My hair's been bleached a few times at this point. I have no breakage at all. Like, I can run my hands through my hair, kind of be like rough with it, even like hit a few knots. There's like 2 pieces of hair on my glove, no breakage. So I'm really curious to know why people don't like the Quick Blue powder bleach. Does anyone else remember that joke from like middle school days? There's like a riddle, like why was this woman's hair green? And the answer was that like when she had a stuffy nose, she would rub her nose and then like rub it up into her hair. And so her hair turned green because it was full of boogers. I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now. Does anyone else remember that? Green hair is cool. It doesn't look like boogers. We're gonna let this process and I will see you at the reveal. I feel like normally when I do my hair reveals, I will do a makeup look that matches the hair. But today, as I was styling it, I was feeling this 90s vibe. Like think Winona Ryder or Angelina Jolie, Gwen Stefani in the 90s, but with lime green hair. So I was trying to do like this firm hold, slicked back look. But anytime I try that, little pieces will fall forward. So I leaned into that. I'm feeling it. So I'm a little sad that I didn't get to live my best platinum life, but it does feel good to be back in my natural hair color, the way it naturally grows. That was the joke, the booger joke. It was like, why is your hair green? And then she goes, it's natural. Someone tell me they remember that and I'm not the only one who remembers that riddle joke. I don't know. Anyway, and if we're talking hair health for a minute, it's always a little bit dry after bleaching it, but as I said, really no breakage at all. The curl pattern on the bottom is looking fine. Definitely on the top, we're struggling a bit, but I'm just gonna make sure I'm taking care of it, and I think I can get it to bounce back. Thank you for coming along this journey with me. We're right back where we started. And as a fun teaser, the next vlog coming to this channel is a birthday video where all I wanted for my birthday was to do a photo shoot, video shoot out in the desert, which Kelly obliged. I'll be doing that tomorrow, and you will get to see it next week. Bye.